Hi guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty foundation. This video is going to be of my first impressions with this foundation as well as what I think about this foundation for dry to normal skin. I'll also be entering how I think everything will sit on my face. So keep on watching if you want to see the review of the Fenty Beauty foundation. So from the intro, you guys know I'm going to be doing a review for the Fenty foundation that just came out. I went to my local Sephora and picked up the foundation. This has been everywhere. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone wants to use the Fenty products. And I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about the foundation on social media. I've seen the foundation and everyone's hyping it up. And then on YouTube, it's like a completely different review, I guess. I'm normal to dry skin, so I don't really like a lot of matte foundations. And this one is mattifying. I have seen the reviews for it and everyone says that it's mattifying. And I was trying to look for a review for dry skin, so this is going to be the Fenty review for dry skin. So I already did my eye makeup, I already put on my primer, and I did like all my skincare, so this is just going to be me applying the makeup. This has 32 milliliters in it, and it was $34 before taxes, so I hope I also got the right shade. I got the shade 250. I hope it's not like super dark on me. I did see that like oxidation does happen when you wear the foundation, so it just dries a darker color. So I got 250, which I think was like Warm Peach or something like that. That was the name. I mean, yeah, we'll see. It says to shake well. So I don't have a foundation brush, but I do have a beauty sponge and I'm gonna do that. We'll just do 2 pumps and go ahead. And I also saw that this foundation dries really fast. So the quicker you use it, the better. And I don't know why I did this, but oh, I don't have a mirror. Oh shoot. And I used everything that I usually do with the same primer, the same moisturizer. Everything is the same. I do not like the fact that it is drying fast, and on the camera it looks really yellow, but in person it does not look that crazy yellow. Maybe like when you're applying this, like put it on certain parts of your face and take your time blending it out. I don't recommend what I just did, basically. I'm gonna go in with more because it just does not look that great. So I'll just do like pumps at a time. Sorry if I keep getting the mirror in the shot. I have like redness in like certain areas and this is not covering it. And I probably am gonna look really orange. I don't think I got the right shade, the right color. Maybe that's what it is. I also don't like that I have to like put a lot of pumps on my hand to get a decent coverage. I don't like the way that it's really drying. I'm gonna kind of get you guys zoomed up on my face. So it looks like this. As you can see, there's like redness where I have my little red like acne marks, and right now it's kind of oxidizing a little bit. It's probably going to oxidize a little bit more later on. I just don't like the fact that I feel like I have to keep going back and putting more pumps on. I think that that's just like really time consuming, and I don't want to have to like do this every day just because you're using more product. And the reason why I have to do that is because it keeps like drying really fast and it's kind of hard to like make sure the coverage is great. So I don't know how I feel. I did see in reviews that people were saying that it's like a velvety matte look. So I'm going to use like everything else that I normally do with my makeup, and then I'm gonna see how I like the way that it looks on my face. Oh god, okay. All right, so I don't know, I'm probably gonna edit this and be like, what girl, like, okay. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's very yellow toned. The color that I got is very yellow toned. I tried to get something that looked exactly like the color of my foundation that I usually use from Too Faced. Okay, So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through my natural makeup routine, and then I'm gonna come back and see how it looks and how I feel about the foundation when I'm getting ready. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back and I just finished doing the rest of my makeup. The color is not as dark as I thought. When I was putting it on in the viewfinder of my camera, it looked super yellow. I didn't think it was my skin color. I thought it might have been a little bit too dark. But after applying like my concealer and my powder and all my other makeup, my foundation, and I looked like in other mirrors in my house, it was actually a pretty good color for my skin tone. I would say that it is my shade. It just looks like really yellow toned like in this camera when I was first putting it on. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks completely normal. So my initial, I guess, like impression, I did not really like the fact that it wasn't very dewy. I'm a dewy foundation girl. I love the dewiness of foundation and how easy it is to like apply other things on top of my foundation to be able to like blend because it's not matte. With this foundation, it was very matte. It dried really fast. It was, I've heard impressions of this foundation that like the foundation itself doesn't need to be set because it's like mattifying enough, and you could totally tell with that when I was putting on my powders and stuff. It was just like putting on my contour, like my bronzer, it was very different than when I had foundation that was still very tacky and dewy. So if that's your thing, like you'd probably love this foundation. I love the way that my skin looks. I can say it's very like velvety and just like looks airbrushed and whatnot. I think if I had a foundation brush, it probably would have applied a lot nicer on my skin. So I do suggest using a foundation brush if you want a more full coverage look, because with a beauty sponge, it just kind of doesn't do it. I think it just doesn't do it as much justice as a foundation brush would. And also when you're applying it, make sure to apply it in certain spots of your face first, because it does dry fast, and then you won't have to use as much product at the end of the day, because if you just like put it on, it'll be all patchy. And it was patchy when I was doing it at first when I did it like that, but once I started to kind of like, okay, I'm gonna do this side of my face, so just like, you know what I mean. I was very interested in how it would look with all my powders, with my highlighter and stuff, to see how the foundation will like have it on top of it. What? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I do actually like the way that my makeup sits on this foundation. I'm not a beauty guru, like I said, so if my contour looks like trash, you can tell me, but I mean, I don't know how to do it, so I'm just kidding. So yeah, this is my review of this product. I don't know how to like, I am gonna look at this footage and I'm gonna be like, I don't know if that's way too light or that's too dark or what is up with lighting. I don't know how to give you guys like an accurate look at my face. I do like the fact that it's like matte in a sense. Like, I think if I wanted a matte foundation, this would be the perfect one because it's matte, but it doesn't make my skin look dry. And it also holds my other makeup on my face really well. But I do like the dewiness of my foundation usually. So I don't know, I think that's what is like, I'm kind of like on the fence about it because I really do like the dewy foundation. So yeah, that is my application.